Peace. On with the show on a nice, beautiful, clear day today in Southern California. It's still the morning time. So as long as they keep going, I'll keep counting them as blessings. So this particular one, Captain's Log star date is the 9th. We're already 9 days into the month of November, moving forward accordingly. Year's 2013. Time right now is about 6 minutes to 10 o'clock, 9:54 a.m. Pacific Standard out here on the west. The best is in the west, according to what we believe in, and it's starting the show on today, which is Saturday, What Really Matters Day. And what really matters is the company that we keep. So that's the subject for today. We're going to keep it brief because, hey, it's Saturday. And what matters just as much is enjoying yourself, which I guess does go inside or coincide with the company that you keep. So let's just move forward with it. First and foremost, this is a test of the emergency pimpcast system. Use the term I or me or my, get a certain amount of response. Use the word you or any other word than I or my, taking the focus off of myself, get a different amount of response. They say a lower amount of response or income on the internet. However, for whatever reason, God as my witness, I use the word I or my or me. These increase, the numbers of these increase. In God we trust. So I guess it's really about priorities, and that's another subject that really coincides with what we're talking about today, social media and the internet in general. Social media is a thing that people just use on a daily basis. It's part of life, especially with the social or the mobile web and social media along with smartphones, your Instagrams, your Twitters, just all day, every day, 25/8 access to each other and the company that we keep. We're keeping company. Company synonym with social. I even listed the definition. Let me pull it up from the dictionary. Make sure we're on the same page as far as the words are concerned. Company, number one, number of individuals assembled or associated together, group of people. Number two, a guest or guest. We are having company for dinner. Number three, I underlined, an assemblage of persons for social purposes. Number four, companionship, fellowship, association. I always enjoy her company. And number five, one's usual companions. I don't like the company he keeps. I actually stated a Bible verse from Proverbs 13:20. He that walks with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. I state those Bible verses not to Bible bang. I know that's the popular thing, who can come up with the flyest sounding Bible quotes and sound smart on the social media. I do that because I respect the integrity of the book and the wisdom, and I seek to have this publication or whatever it is that you want to call it, this pimphop.com, and just me, Rylan Branch in general, as far as what I offer, to have that same effect and that same integrity, not the Bible bang. So the verses that I select, they tend to have their own way of being said in various religions, various philosophies, various cultures all across the world. People that have never even heard of the Bible or read from the Bible or weren't raised in a Judeo-Christian setting. The ones that I select are the ones that pretty much are easy to grasp and apply to just about everybody as long as you understand the language. So it's said in that way, but it's often known and heard as being mindful of the company you keep, for you will become them. Maybe that's some Chinese philosopher like Confucius say. But truth is truth, and that's what we're dealing with, and that's the truth according to my own belief and my own opinion, my own knowledge. So, winner's circle, be mindful of the company that I keep. I stated the I am. Different strokes for different folks. You got those words, wisdom, fool, those are labels, and different people have their own definitions, I guess, of which one is which, but whichever way you apply it or whichever way is the actual factuals, the end results are the same. This says cause and effect. He that walks, that's cause, with wise man, effect shall be wise. Cause, but companion of fools, effect shall be destroyed. So cause and effect, stimulus and results. The results that I seek are winning, and I think that's best to keep company with winners. If you keep company with losers, chances are you'll wind up in a losing situation. Keep company with winners, chances are you'll wind up in a winning situation. But that leads to a whole big, long discussion. Maybe I can put together a book that addresses that whole subject entirely. But this is social media again, the company that we keep. We keep company with each other all day, every day. And it's up to each of us to determine winners and losers, who's winning, who's losing, and the type of results that we want to get. So I keep it simple and say you can select your company, act accordingly, and get those same results, because it's about a decision, like I stated yesterday, and following it up with today, because hey man, we all have a mind to use, and we can use it to our own benefit or to our own detriment if we're going to get philosophical. But keeping it simple, even though we're keeping it philosophical, it's not all about me, but at the same time it's not none about me either. So according to the mandate of the creator, call it God, who we trust, it got to be a balance. There's a balance to things that need to be adhered to, and you can really get a sense of different forms of balance by just looking at this bill. It has some kind of wisdom, some kind of educational application that gives it value as well. It's intellectual property, and you can look at it, get some of the symbols, and you're going to see balance. But I believe that's why God creates 4 seasons. God mandate that there must be balance. So hopefully we can strike a balance between offering you something and at the same time having these increase, having a balance, social and financial. But nonetheless, I'm going to stick to what works and just put this up, continue on with the show, and bring that to your consciousness to consider. This is pimphop.com. This is the winner circle, and we all use our own minds to make our own decisions for our own benefit or again detriment. Accountability. So fill in your own blanks. As far as yours truly, me personally, it is stated as such. Let me read it. Winner circle. The reason why I am forever mindful of the company that I keep. Once again, we're keeping company with each other on this internet. It's a social mechanism that allows us to communicate and socially interact. Some upgrades will probably need to be made to. Generally, you see winners and you see losers, and most likely, at least according to experience, losers probably want to hang out with winners because there's a better chance of winning. But I don't necessarily see the winners wanting to hang out with the losers. So we have to get to the definition of what separates the two and what makes a person worthy of hanging around with the winners. And generally I say it's the table. Each one brings something to the table, and winners tend to bring something that's useful and helpful and serves the needs of other people to the table. Losers pretty much bring their own hunger and thirst for what somebody else is bringing to the table, and that again leads to an imbalance, but everything works itself out through the process of time. So I just want to state this as the winner circle and manage the resource known as me more effectively. That's why I stated I am, and that's a person that I like. So blessings onto that person, and I want to go ahead and give thanks for the victory, which comes as a result of trust, and keep the show moving forward. That way we can stay and remain at peace. Company you keep, also known as One Love.